Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Donaldson is there, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Will Myers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Chase Headley.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Set to deliver on 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Bautista will make the catch to retire. Now at the plate, Yohannes Solarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yohannes Solarte.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at Spangenberg. How about that? It is Curtis Granderson. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Into the box. Bones. And at first for him following the 1-out single. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Jankowski is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side. Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg.
Hitting off for San Diego.
He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Batting 8th.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Hedges swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Dusty Coleman hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Travis Jankowski stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Called strike 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Working for the punch out and the offering. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. So standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Margot going back at the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. The relay throw, and McCutchen is into third base with a triple.
Batting sixth.
So coming to the plate, Jose Bautista. His average for the year sits in the 280. He's entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Russell Martin now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A wave and a miss.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another chance. Yonhervis Solarte. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Curtis Granderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In there, and it's 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Granderson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's outside.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Granderson going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So Dan, what was a swing and a miss? That into the box now. Bones 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Bones.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Jankowski, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Right there for strike 1. Now another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready now, Dusty Coleman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bautista has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. The relay. Throw won't get him. Ready once again, Manuel Margot. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Travis Jankowski is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Solarte is there, and he puts this one away for the. So digging in now, Jose Bautista. He drew a walk his first time up.
Right fielder, Jose.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. To short. Coleman takes it in. 1 away. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ball 1.
That's low. That's a ball.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Heading out toward shallow right. Myers is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Ross gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Line drive to center field. Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Will Myers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. Donaldson charging this one. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Chase Headley. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Headley. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he struck.
Leading off with the Jays.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Russell Martin.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Second baseman, Jan Hervis Solarte.
Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Margot. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Is Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready for another shot now. Bones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ross is ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw it again.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Ready for another chance. Corey Spangenberg. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In there at the knees, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bautista. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hedges. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. Striding in once again, Dusty Coleman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. John Lackey takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Out of play. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left. Left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Ready on 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Travis Jankowski is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. In there, 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it'll...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Josh Donaldson is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jankowski there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Coleman ranges to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ross into his motion. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot looks up. Gone! Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jankowski is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Here's Will Myers. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Right fielder. Will
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's one away. Ready once again, Chase Headley. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Heading for second is Headley. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So coming to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Austin Hedges. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. One there. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Number 9, shortstop.
Dusty Hillman checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop.
And that misses for ball one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jankowski racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonhervis Solarte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Granderson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot has a read on it, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Center fielder number 7.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Under this one just a bit, as this is a fly ball for the center fielder Granderson. And he's got it for the first out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit down the line at first. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was a ground out victim last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Now at the plate, Will Myers. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Calling for it, Alvarez. And that retires the side. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Bones. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jankowski going back on it, and this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Bones rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 6-5 now. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Donaldson is digging for home, and the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose.
Striding in, Jose. Batista comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To short, hit hard. Speared on the dive. The throw. Wow. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Chase Headley. He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. Sun Hwan-Oh will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 76.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Now playing left
A windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lined hard toward right center on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Hunter Renfroe is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul.
Oh, he got a 2-strike breaking ball up in the zone. He fouled it off. I don't know. Maybe that was a ball he could have handled a little bit better.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hot shot to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Spangenberg. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. On the move is Batista. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Number 34 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 34.
Troy Tulowitzki is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Jankowski waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Russell Martin now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hendrys Morales will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle. Coleman on the grass in time to first, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, Yonheva Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that Alex Dickerson is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame.
Alex Dickerson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
Shortstop, Dusty Coleman.
Dusty Coleman is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already two away here.
Up next for the Padres.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Rounded down the third baseline. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and they have taken the lead. Standing in, Travis Jankowski, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. In there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with two out. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Aaron Luke takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Carter Capps takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Saves situation here in inning number 10. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone. Got him to miss the breaking ball there.
Curtis Granderson is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. And guys, the Padres got a great performance in the win tonight by the play of this man, Chase Headley. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City tonight. It's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Standing in, Curtis Granderson. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Ball one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Bones. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And that misses for ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Josh Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Donaldson stands in as he looks at ball one here.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. 1 run scores. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Left fielder number 22, Andrew
from the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Mondesi is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Pedro Alvarez.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Whit
Merrifield is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a liner. To his left is Tulowitzki. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. In now, Mike Moustakas. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get it.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 55. Russell
Line drive
Martin.
to center field. Burns patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonhervis Solarte. He singled his last time up. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bones. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Catcher, Salvador.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. McCutcheon will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Under.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Here's Melky Cabrera. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
High pop-up. Tulowitzki is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Josh Donaldson.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders is under it. 1 out. Here's Andrew McCutcheon. Now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. Cabrera is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Lucas Duda. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. No outs, nobody on. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
So digging in now, Billy Burns. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solarte onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down, and he's safe. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In the air out to straightaway left. McCutchen has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. So first and third with one away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Ball 1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. So striding in, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. McCutchen is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. Here's Michael Saunders now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Right over the middle, knee high. Pulled toward right center field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
First baseman number 3, Pedro
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Russell Martin now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Hit down the third baseline. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Digging in to try it again. Melky Cabrera 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Jorge Soler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lucas Duda is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yonhervis
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A lean, and he makes the catch. Oh, he snatched that right out of the dugout for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Ready once again. Bones, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. This is pulled into right. Saunders is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And he lays off there 1-0.
Mondesi.
Fouled straight back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Mondesi takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Ready for another shot now. Billy Burns. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Whit Merrifield is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Here comes the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he is in there. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Josh
on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder number 19.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Standing in, Pedro Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, and it's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A pause and the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Saunders makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Michael Saunders. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a liner. But there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder number 53.
Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Popped high in the air. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Chris Withrow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chris Withrow.
Troy Tulowitzki is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The catcher number 55.
Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Solarte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now
in is Curtis Granderson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Digging in to try it again. Bones. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. For Granderson, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. In now, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a passed ball. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. This is in the air out to right field. Saunders is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Raul Mondesi.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. In there, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Ryan Tepera will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Aaron Luke.
Right there for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
1 there, on to first, and talk about doing the job. Seth Maness has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Andrew McCutcheon. Now he'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Last time through was a base hit. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Merrifield brings it in on to first, and there were 2 down. In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Fields will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Mondesi brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded slowly to the left side. Tulowitzki takes it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Michael Saunders is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Back in standing. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Solarte into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Roberto Ozuna answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now playing first base.
A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bautista will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. In is Jorge Soler. He doubled his last time through. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hit hard to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in, Russell Martin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 55, Russell
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Tyler Naquin will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the ninth. So coming to the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Granderson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now the 0-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Settling in now, Bones, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a play. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping into the box, Lucas Duda. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Donaldson is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Billy Burns, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 6-5 now. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Batista. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Merrifield heads for the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. So striding. forward now. Drew Butera, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Blaine Boyer takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Blaine Boyer.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Burns is right there, one down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And Saunders will handle this one for out number 2.
Up next for
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Saunders. And that ends the inning. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to left. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
The left fielder number.
Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. John Lackey is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And he looked to move that winning run to third as he puts this one down. And they will not get Cabrera at first as he legs this one out.
Now batting.
In is Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
The tag and the winning run is out at home plate. John Jaso will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
John Jaso.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Jaime Garcia was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Now a bunt attempt here. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
A little disappointed that he didn't complete the cycle, especially since he got two of the hardest ones out of the way. No double this time, but all in all, still a great offensive performance.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Who will get the better of this?
For Cleveland, center fielder, number 6.
Chris Taylor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Aaron Judge stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Fouled back. Nobody out, runner on first. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Judge becomes the first out of the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. McCutcheon is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yonhervis Solarte.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder, Curtis
Granderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Bones. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Babe ranges to his left. He'll whip this one to first in time. And coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money at.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a swing by Zimmerman and a ball well hit out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Babe. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A change-up right in your wheelhouse.
And there's ball 2 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
In now, Tim Beckham. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Batting 8th.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit hard up the middle. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1-1, here it is. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. Pedro Alvarez is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that misses. 2-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Here's big Aaron Judd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 35.
Number
0 for 1
35.
here in the early going. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Tulowitzki is there, and the side is retired. So striding in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Taylor. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Russell Martin now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that misses ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Kluber's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And this is off the second base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as it'll wind up with an infield single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curtis Granderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Second baseman, Mad Dog Bay.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Two and 1 as he misses with a slurve there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Bones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The tag, and he is out. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And now a pitch on the way. Scorched to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box. Andrew McCutchen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Taylor going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. In to score, the runner from second. In now is Pedro Alvarez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nick Hundley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Bautista is there to put it away for out number 1. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Oh, and Alvarez boots it. Flips it underhand. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Aaron Luke is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Number 35 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Edwin Encarnacion now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Mad Dog Babe, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ripped on the ground to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Taylor is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Into the box now, Russell Martin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge coasts under it. 2 down. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Nick Hundley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman
ready for another shot now. Lonnie Chisenhall. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Taylor, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Curtis.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Bones stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So striding in, number 35. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled straight back. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Grounded to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Andrew.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Gone! Ready for another chance? Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Pedro Alvarez.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And he takes ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
In there, a base hit. Russell Martin now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Kendrys Morales will come on to pinch hit. Here in a big spot. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gunherba Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll get in there safely. Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that stepping into the box, Mad Dog Babe. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Babe.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Set to deal on 2-2. Very softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box, Tim Beckham. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Nick Hundley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side. Now at the plate, Bones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Andrew Miller.
Bones.
Steve Pearce is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. He's set and the pitch. Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. First pitch is hit on the ground to the shortstop, Tulowitzki. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's big Aaron Judd. He was a ground-out victim last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Granderson racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
The batter.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 35. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead. Sun Hwan-Oh been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so making runners at the corners now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Babe from the outfield grass. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Settling in now, Andrew Susak, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Babe. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Granderson comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Hundley. Last time through was a base hit. In is Bautista, but this gets down a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bautista has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play. Here's Kendrys Morales. Steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Digging in, Solarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. The 0-1. Runners off for second. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will just get foul. In is Curtis Granderson, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Granderson.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Neil Ramirez. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tyler Naquin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Josh Donaldson would be next. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, number 35. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Fielder number 19.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 35 is there to make the catch, and ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Mad Dog Babe. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in to try it again. Tim Beckham struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Bautista has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher Nick Hundley. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bautista is there, makes the catch, and the side is digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Susak. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Too high, 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Standing in now, the pitcher, Sun Hwan-oh. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Lonnie Chisenhall, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
Number 8, Lonnie
Jaime Garcia takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. Mike Napoli will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. John Lackey takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
John Lackey.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in and ready shot, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Solarte ranging into the outfield. Now batting, number 35. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And another foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 11.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Now the 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Granderson's after it. He makes the play. A great catch. Digging in the switch hitter. John Hervis Solarte.
Second baseman, John Hervis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Zimmerman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Manny Hara.
Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Cody Allen. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Cody Allen.
The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape. Digging in and looking for more.
Second baseman, Mad Dog Bay.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And they have taken the lead. Ready now, Tim Beckham, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Lays off 1-0. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. Beckham rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped up. Tulowitzki is there for it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that misses inside. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Relay to first in time. And at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's the one to start it out against Cody Allen, who for his part tries to close the door on this one.
No strikes.
And he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. On to second goes Donaldson. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Striding in, Jose Bautista. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Andrew Susak is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swinging a looper to left. Beckham into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 41.
Standing in now, the pitcher, John Lackey. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 35 is there to make the catch, and that means digging in, Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Aaron Judge.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 35.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 35 is at the plate as he watches ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball two. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it can be a dangerous spot.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ryan Tepera.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. After it is Granderson, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far.
Second baseman, Yonhervis.
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Count. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And this is fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. It is Curtis Granderson looking to finally get into Rowena Salinas gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Taylor over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Tyler Naquin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Mad Dog Babe. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 2-0 pitch on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Beckham. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And this is low, ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tim Beckham goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. Dan Otero has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And a rather easy first out. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Number 35 is there for it. 2 gone. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. Andrew Susac is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Ready once again, number 35. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Solarte. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Mad Dog Babe stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Settling in now, Ryan Tepera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
And that misses 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman
Yangervis Solarte set the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor on the move, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 10 runs on 22 hits. No errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Solarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Solarte.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Chu, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Stepping up now, Curtis Granderson. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready with another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazar is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in, Bones. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Josh Donaldson.
Colon looks back. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And that's through into left, a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1.
High in the air out to center field. Granderson's after it. 1 out. Striding into the box, Delino DeShields. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight. Look out, 2-0 now. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman
Adrian Beltre is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. In now is Pedro Alvarez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Pedro Alvarez.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. To his right, Nicholas. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. And he lays off there 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Nicholas is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Russell 55. Martin. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Chu. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Rougned Odor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, right fielder
Nomar Mazara is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Now with the 2-0.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will get there to make the running play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yangervis Solarte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yangervis Solarte.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Chirinos has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Curtis Granderson.
On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And Granderson can fly, remember. He's got extra bases here. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Digging in to try it again. Bones 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. For Granderson, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutcheon. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Riding in once again, Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground to the left side. Andrus has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Brett Nicholas.
Brett Nicholas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Grounded to first. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 3, Pedro
and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. DeShields from the outfield grass. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Shortstop number 2.
Standing in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. way late on the fastball for strike one.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And that misses. 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Headed after it is Mazzara. 2 down. Ready once again. Yonhervis Solarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Colon ready with the 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he gets ahead 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. Adrian Beltre is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at 3rd. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason.
And we'll have to leave it there as Keone Kela is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Bones is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
A called strike on the inside corner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High pop up. Calling for it, Nicholas. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. DeShields is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
McCutchen.
First offering on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Drilled right back up the middle. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. From the stretch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1 and 2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he comes back with at the plate. Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0 and 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fouled back. Another 0-2 home. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rougned Odor.
In there for strike 1, 0 and 1. The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Tulowitzki onto the grass. 2 gone. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0 and 1. Stroman looks in. Here's the 0-1. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman number 3.
He's set. Here it comes.
Alvarez.
Hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gallo giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Gallo is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yohanribus Solarte. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. In the air to straightaway right. Mazara shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Comes into
Leading
this
off for the
at-bat 0
Rangers.
for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Brett Nicholas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Number 1,
Elvis Andrus is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Right side hit hard. DeShields on the grass, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Striding in once again, Bones. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Choo has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Adrian Beltre stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Eric Goodell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gallo sprinting after it, one down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He doubled his last time through.
Alvarez.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Robinson Chirinos.
In there, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Granderson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Right fielder.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a liner. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Ready once again, Gilherme Solarte. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Fields will come on now and pinch run here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. This one skied out toward right. Mazara's on his horse. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So digging in now, Curtis Granderson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it, and that retires the side. In now, Brett Nicholas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ranger ninth. First baseman, number 6.
Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Jaime Garcia, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Jaime Garcia.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Now catching.
Outside 2-1.
Andrew Susek.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Grounded back up the middle. Solarte fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. At the plate, Delino DeShields, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Hit to third. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
3 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 6-2. The loss goes to Bartolo Colon. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.